Here we go. We're live again, kids. 0 to 1 million challenge. Here we go. We're dispoing 5 different deals right now. Like 5. It's been, we've had a lot come in. We got to sell a lot. We had one pricing renegotiation today, and that was solely because the seller thought there was one thing. She's like, "Yeah, I've been there, blah blah blah," and she was like, "Yeah, I was there 3 weeks ago." She says someone broke in and fucked it up in the last 3 weeks. We saw it, and I mean, the house is only worth like 100 grand, so it's gonna be really, really tough, like super duper tough. So we're gonna be testing out some. Here we go. All right, let me get these groups. So we got to call all the buyers who are even interested in our deals on Investor Lift, because that's the biggest thing. Investor Lift is like just to get people interested. But then we still have our Facebook group strategies. We still have, if we can get it on the MLS, we'll get it on the MLS. But we really want to just be able to get their phone numbers, and then I want to get them on the phone. Because that's our biggest issue generally, is that we'll have stuff come in. But if we don't get these people on the phone, I mean, we got one in, and I'll show you guys our deals. All right, let me get this live in IG. Whoever our number one fan is today, let's go. Thanks for tuning in. Let me tune off this pod. Okay, let me share with you our Investor Lift page. Where's my StreamYard? Okay. So Investor Lift is a game changer for us. I'm going to share this Chrome tab. Okay. So we have 5 that we sent out this week. We had one in Elmira, New York, that I think is a home run. We're probably just going to have to work really hard to get this one sold. We have one in Shreveport, Louisiana. We have one in Martinsville. We have 105 units that someone brought to us out in California City. We have another one in Lakewood, Ohio. This one on Jamestown, we had to cancel. Well, the seller wants to pause for a little bit, and then we'll pause this North Little Rock one. And then we had another one in Missouri. So this one sold. This guy didn't actually, that one didn't go. What else? This triplex, we didn't get much. This one we sold. This one we sold, and then the seller ended up not providing documentation, so it all fell apart at the end. All right, so this one right here, this one is like our best one. And look at this. We sent out 454 text messages, and we only got 3 deal views. So what I need to check and see is like, what did we do wrong with our marketing? And we may just not have a lot of people in Elmira, right, who are doing deals over there. And that's okay, because it doesn't, like, nobody's even looked at this deal. And if I pull up our address, and I'll show you guys, it's a really, really nice duplex. Like, there's some holes in the wall and in this ceiling, but I mean, someone has to do very minimal work, and this thing is rent ready. Ready to go. I don't know what that is. But then, like, this other unit's 100% ready to go, and stuff's selling at like 100K. This one needs to be cleaned out a little bit. But I would say it's still really, really solid. As compared to our comps. And I'll pull up our comps in the area. So what we're looking at, if I go here, my multifamily, 2,200 to, let's go 3,500. So this one sold at 118. This one sold at 105. This one over here went at 44. But honestly, I don't think it's as nice as ours. So like, yeah, like I personally feel like we could get more for it. And then this one sold at 120. And these are all duplexes. Right, so this one is a duplex, lower and upper. And that one's a 2 to 3 bedroom each, but that one sold at 120. This one is another duplex that sold for 117. That's a little bit smaller than ours. Here's another one that's, I mean, again, these are all in decent shape, but they're selling in the hundreds. This one's 3 units, so we can't really count that. And then there's this random one that sold. So this is the outlier. And it's saying it's being sold as is. So that one may hurt us, but if that one sold at 44, ours is much better. We should still be able to get 50 out of it. Then we have this other one at 110 for 3,000 square feet. But this looks like a restaurant and a building. Yeah, fitness studio and a duplex. But so if we look at these, all of these comps over here, and then here's another one. I don't know if it's saying this is. What's that button? Yeah, it's a 2 unit. They didn't correct their typo. It's a 2 unit, 3 bedrooms each, and that one sold for 90. So we have ours for that we have, and I mean, once we get it a little bit cleaned up, it'll be fine. But I mean, he's completely remodeled this thing. This one like isn't terrible, but I mean these units are rentable within a week. So if I'm looking at this, I have my comp right here, and I'll just go price per square foot and price per door, because that's how smaller multifamilies go. So if I have a price per door on this one at $45K a door, and then $36 a square foot. What's our next one? This one's at $51 a square foot, and this one is 3 units. So these ones are selling at $40K a door. So that's fine. We have this one right here. Sold for $117 at 51, so another $51 a square foot. And this is a duplex. So 117. 58 a door. And these are all right in this little area. Then we have this other one at 31 again, a square foot. And then it's, I believe it's a duplex. Let's just double check. Sorry, this one's a 3 unit. 35 a door. Still. That'd put us right priced anyways. Let me just double check and make sure this one was a duplex. Yeah, this one's a 2 unit, so. Yeah, 58. I mean, we are golden with these 3 comps that are right here. And then this one. Shit, this one's 60 a door. So I feel really, really confident in what I'm looking at as far as like what I'm comping. And so that's $51 a square foot. If I just go and I average it out just to make sure our numbers are good, because small multifamily goes off of comps, not NOI. This stuff is selling at $49.5, so call it $50 a door. And how much per square foot? 31 plus 51 plus 51 and $42 a square foot. So if I'm just taking this thing off of our comps, and I want to look at how big ours is 2,500 square feet, as you guys can see this. Our ARV on ours is 106, so call it 105. Off of price per square foot. And then if we're going at $50K a door, it'd still be about 100. So like we can feel confident that ARV is 100K, and we sent this out at 65. So I'd say the issue is, so far, I would say more than likely, it's just that we don't have enough eyeballs on this from Investor Lift, rather than it being a bad deal. So let's call these agents. Using my calculator to call someone. Yeah, anything off of 4 units goes off of comps.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 607-675-4666 is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
So if they don't answer the first time, it's a little bit late for them, but I mean, I don't get how real estate agents don't answer their phone. Man.
Hi, this is JD Isles with the Landmark Home.
And this is why most people just don't like agents, because they don't pick up their phone. Kalani, did you call me? Huh? Yeah?
Hi, this is Tracy Fitzgerald, and you've reached my voicemail. Feel free to leave me a message or text me.
We're going to have to text these motherfuckers. So all of my text messages will say, hey, Tracy, name is Stratton. I have a duplex I'm selling for $65K by one of your past listings. Do you have any buyers who may be interested? You a commission 3%. So all I'm saying is, hey, so and so, this is Stratton. I have a duplex for sale by 1-year-old listings. Do you have any buyers interested? We'd love to pay you 3%. We'll see. Okay, so that's 3 realtors so far in that area. Let's see, what was it? There's that one. Let's go for this 91. Here's another guy. And I may have messed up and just maybe not looked and saw how long these things sit. It sold in 3 months.
This is.
Hey, Edward, this is...
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name's Stratton. We have a duplex that we're looking to assign at $65,000, close to one that you sold off of Walnut. Do you have any buyers looking? We'd love to pay you a 3% commission.
There's a possibility. How many bedrooms?
We got... One of them's a 3-2, the other one is a 1-1. It's 25... It's honestly the same size as yours. It's like 2,500 square feet.
All right, so it's a duplex, a 3-2 and a 1-1.
Yeah.
Okay, and where is it located?
It is in Elmira.
Okay, yeah, I may have a buyer that's interested.
Okay. Where should I send the photos?
Let me give you my email address.
Are you driving? It sounds like you may be driving.
I am. I'm driving.
All right, let me try and write it down. I always get them wrong whenever I write them down on the call. What's the best email?
Edward, Edward.
Okay.
Steinhauer, Steinhauer,
Okay.
at howardhanna.com. That's HOWARDHANNA.com.
Awesome. And then we're just trying to get this one wrapped up pretty fast. The guy's about to have a baby and wants to have some cash on hand.
Okay, and what condition is it in?
It's honestly, it's in really good condition.
Is it occupied or vacant?
Vacant. He bought it.
Okay, great.
He bought it, put on some stuff, and then there's some holes in the walls in one of the units, but it'd be rent ready in a week on one of the sides. The other side is rent ready right now.
Okay, and you said 65,000.
65 grand.
Okay, and what's the soonest I can get into it?
It'd be a lockbox. You could get in tomorrow.
Okay, great. Yeah, send me that email, and I will contact my person first thing in the morning.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you, Edward.
All right, great. Thank you. Bye now.
You have a great day. All right, so we got one realtor to pick up his phone. That one's off the one off of Walnut. We call these guys. Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
No answer there. Call the other one.
Hello, this is Judy.
Hey JD, this is Stratton. I have a duplex that we're selling for 65 grand by one that you
Okay.
sold off of 5th Street in Elmira. Do you have any
Okay.
buyers who are interested?
I mean, not right off the top of my head. So, are you an agent or?
No, we'll be assigning this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm really going to be interested.
Okay, any reason in particular?
No, I mean, when you say you're going to be assigning this, what do you mean?
We are representing the seller, and then if you come in, we pay your 3% off of 65 grand.
You know what? I'm going to pass.
Okay,
Thank you, though.
no problem.
All right.
All right, so there's one guy, JD, off our list. Scared realtor, doesn't want to make money. I hope he's not like the main realtor out there that suck balls. Yeah. Unless they what? Oh, I'll just say, hey, we got a property we're looking to sell, and just see what they say.
Hello, this is Vince Delora with the Vince Delora team at Warren Real Estate. I am not able to take your
I'm texting him now. Hey, Vince, I'm selling duplex 65K in. Yeah, just the amount of realtors who don't answer their phone when I say I have a listing at X price, and they just don't pick up. But this person may be able to get it figured out.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Alright, so there's our duplexes over there. Oh, here's another one. Oh, that's the weird one. Let's see who this is. But at the same time, I do have to realize it's a small town, and small town people don't really work 24/7.
Hello?
Hi, Shireen. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Who's this?
My name's Stratton. I'm selling a duplex by one you have over on Church Street.
Okay.
Well, you had over on Church Street. I was calling to see if you have any buyers. We have it at 65K, and we'd love to pay you a 3% commission.
65K. I can check. I have a couple people that are looking. What kind of condition is it in?
It's in good condition, but this one would be a cash sale.
Cash sale. Okay, 65. All right. Let me check with a couple of my buyers, and I'll call you back.
Okay, when should I be hearing from you?
I don't know if I'll get them tonight, but I can reach out to them tonight and leave a message. It'll probably be tomorrow, though, before I hear back from them. So I can call you back tomorrow.
Okay. No problem. And is
Right,
this the
what's your
best?
name? What's
My
your
name's
first name
Stratton.
again? Stratton, okay.
And
If you can shoot me a text, that would be awesome, just so
Will
I
do.
can keep a tab on it. And it's cash sale 3%. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I'll
right.
and we'll just pay you the we'll just pay the buyer's commission. It's fine.
Okay, all right. Yeah, shoot me a text, and so I can just keep your phone number at the top of my head.
Of course. I'll shoot
Okay,
you a text
sounds
right
great.
now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. I mean, we're doing these calls a little bit late. Okay, there's one. So that one was a little bit farther away. Let's see here. That was a little bit bigger than I want. So now we've gone through like our comps, quote unquote. Now we just want to see what's moving. So we'll. Okay, let's try calling whoever represented this person. This thing sold for 55K, but it looks like it had to go for cash. One.
Hello.
Hi, Nicolette. This is Stratton. I'm calling because we have a duplex that we're trying to offload for $65,000. It's over off of Davis Street, so it's a little bit farther away from like your last listing.
Okay.
And it's about 2,500 square feet. I was just calling to see if you had any buyers.
Possibly. Can you want to send me the listing in a text so I can look at it?
Yeah, it's not a listing. This will just be off market.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we can send it over. Do you not really have a lot of
Okay.
people looking though?
I mean, I do. It just depends on like if it's negotiable or not.
Okay. So you got a bunch of guys who want to gouge us?
I mean, no, but they're not gonna want to spend 65 if it's not worth it, you know.
Okay, I'll send it over.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. right, we just had that. Actually, the seller just reached out to us.
Yeah, sure. I know I know your life, bro. If you have a chance, I just have a mildly hot lead.
All right, let's look at it, bro. What we got? Let's look at it, bro. What do we got?
Okay, let me send you over the address.
Yeah.
All right.
Send it over in the chat.
Yeah, let me do that real quick on Slack.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 42. Well, it's not even mildly. I mean, he said if he can get the 15 that he wants, then he's ready to go forward with it. It's 1142 Mirage Avenue, Wiki Wachi. It's a funny ass name for city.
Oh God, is it Roland?
Yeah.
We should have deleted this lead. How much does he want? We had this up on the market a while ago. How much?
Really?
How much does he want?
He just said he wants a profit of 15.
And how much does he owe?
I believe it's 240.
240. What does that put us at? 260.
Just comes to the front.
Oh, he wants 260. I would say we could do 255 and just see what he says.
Okay.
And then Lois texts you back saying, nothing here yet. My realtor said if you'd like to speak with him, he can tell you about the market up here if you're interested. I'd tell him we don't need to speak to your realtor.
Okay.
With her, I'd be like, hey, yeah, we don't need to really speak to your realtor. We just want to get a price that works for you so we could move this thing forward.
Okay. So 255 for Roland, and then you said that for Lois, just say that we don't need to speak to your realtor, that we just need the price from you to get this thing forward.
Yeah, that's like, honestly, Lois, thank you. But we don't really need to speak to your realtor about this. We just need a price from you that works so we can get this thing moving forward. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Let me know how that goes. Just shoot her a text, and then let me know what that guy says at 250.
250 or 255?
He owes 245?
He owes 240.
He owes 240.
Yeah, so it's 239, 236, or 239,236.
255, yeah. Well, no, 250.
Okay.
So he walks with 10. 250.
Okay. Okay, I'll let him know.
All right.
Okay.
So that's a lead that came back that we thought was dead, that someone canceled on us. Well, that we canceled on him because he's like, take my novation down, blah, 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 and that didn't end very well. And so now we're doing this. Okay, here we go. Where were we? So we got that duplex. Let me just double check and see if I called this chick. Did we just call Macy Drake? We got a couple more minutes left. We're gonna have to dispo this thing in the morning too, because we're not getting any pickups whatsoever. Whatsoever. But I would say her buyers, the lady we talked to, they would more than because it's all in this like one area, and only a couple duplexes have sold at that price. I mean, there's stuff over here. That thing's shit. What's this? That thing's shit. What about this? This one's pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, this one's upstairs currently vacant, owner occupying it, blah, blah, blah. So what we can try now is calling these buyer's agents. Four one 363 3210.
The subscriber you have done.
Nothing. Yeah, we'll move off of this. And so if I go back into our InvestorLift account, I go into Artemis mode. We just had 0 looks. All right, we got a bunch of tons of realtors. And some so-called cash buyers. But Elmira's like upstate New York, close to Pennsylvania. It's not a super big town, but... And it's saying... Okay, here's one, so 18. That fucks us. 14. I didn't even know we could look at these. And so this just lets us look at these listings out here. That, and I mean, that's not going to hurt us. This one's pretty nice, though. But these are like, so I mean, there's 4 listings in this town. And so what we're probably going to do tomorrow is we'll call all these buyers and see who's interested in what. Actually, let's call this advanced properties, because this guy looks, it says he's a wholesaler. Oh, but Nicholas Crawford, this guy was looking at a property. Pick up the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated...
What's going on, Rudy? All right, he didn't answer. 20 images, 5 minutes. We'll call it. Wholesalers tend to pick up their phone. Jesus, dude. No pickups. It's been a dead day for us on the dispo side. All right, so if we go back and we just look at the rest of our properties, that's why I think InvestorLift is so dope. Because now, okay, I can go look here. Go in Artemis mode. What the fuck else is for sale over here? So this house right here for 19. House right here for 50. 50. But this one that's for sale for 19, I would want to call. We're probably going to call all these guys here pretty soon. Because now the name of the game in nationwide stuff is pounding the phone. There hasn't been a lot of traffic on this one. Let's call this Tanner Smith guy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have...
No answer from Tanner. And I would be double calling these people, but it's not nighttime. Hello? Vinny? Vinny, are you there? Man. No answers from them. So here's ours. We have ours for 13. And this thing's beat to shit. 215. What about this, like, 25? We may just be overpriced. Because we did reach out to the seller. Because she essentially lied to us about the condition. And just have to cancel this one, which sucks. Let's see about this. In Virginia. Hello?
Yep.
Hi, Della. We saw you were interested in a house over here in Martinsville. We're selling another one for about $40,000. Were you still looking to buy over here?
It depends. Send me the address.
Okay. And are you cash?
It depends. Just please send it to me and I'll take a look at it.
Okay,
Where did
ma'am.
you get my number from?
Where'd I get your number from? It looks like you looked at one of our properties.
Which property?
Which one is this? Off of Union Street.
I don't remember.
Is
Yeah,
it?
send it to me and I'll take a look at it.
Okay. I mean, if you're not interested, it's okay.
I mean, you can just send it to me so I can take a look at it.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
540-630-1456.
Hi, you've reached Sam Hopkins. I'm sorry I was unable to take your call this time.
And bang. Jeez. We're gonna have to put this on hold for a little bit. My 2 YouTube followers, leave a comment for me. My 2 live people on YouTube. Where are you at? Who are you? I'd love to talk to you. Oh, I was on the wrong page, that's why. Where were we? So now we're looking over in Martinsville to see if there's any real buyers. Some land. Here's another dinker. 1 for 1. So I typically don't sell After 8 o'clock, I don't really call people, just for the fact that I don't want to be rude to them. Yo, what's going on, Carlos? Thanks for tuning in, Brody. We got one of you to say something. Who's our other YouTube person? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kalani. Martinsville, and then okay, we have these. So we have these 105 units. Let me check here again. Now we got to go to. Let me share my screen again. Forgot to do that. Share screen. So here's our Chrome tab. All right. So here's our 105 units that we're selling. Actually, who reached out to us about that 105 units? I love how wholesaler InvestWolf tells us about who the other wholesalers are if they're a daisy chainer, because that always sucks.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
When did he reach out? I don't know if we reached out to this guy.
Hello?
Hey, Miguel, you reached out to us about this huge 105 units in California City.
Oh, yes.
Were you still interested?
Yes.
Awesome. Did you get the address by chance?
No, I haven't gotten the address.
Okay, let me send it over to you. And do you have any buyers for that area?
Actually, I got 2 of them that have been calling me all day today for the address.
All right. It is 21330.
Oh. Can you text it to me?
And where are your buyers out of? And this would 100% have to be cash.
One of them is from Bakersfield and the other one's from LA.
Okay. And where are you out of? Are you out of LA?
No, I'm out of Bakersfield.
Okay, so you're not far. I'm up in Fresno.
Oh, okay.
21330. So this thing has been vacant for about 10 years. A doctor bought it to turn it into a hospital. And then COVID hit and he ran out of cash.
Oh, okay. So what? So it's the it wouldn't be like for apartments or anything like that, would it?
No, you could keep it as an apartment complex. I mean, I don't know anything else you could buy at $18K a door when everything in California at least goes for $100K a door. So if you can't rehab the whole thing for $40K a door each, I feel like you may not be the best at what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you're all in at, all in at $60K a door, you can get $100K a door.
Yeah.
On like an A-class asset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it'll be when you're done. The lease up's going to take forever, but that's just what I think. The idea is like you buy it, you renovate it, you get it done. It's a mixture of 1-1s and 2-1s. It's been vacant for 10 years, so like again, it's a massive overhaul. But a $40K a unit, which I think is super aggressive on rehab. the numbers still pencil.
Yeah, they do. They sure do. Okay, they just kept calling me today for the address, so let me send them the address and see what I can do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miguel.
Okay.
When should I hear from you?
Hopefully by tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Bye. Okay, here's another one. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Shred, how's it going?
Good, how about you?
Doing good, man. What you got in mind, so?
We got a it's like a house, but it's metal. It's not a manufactured home. It's a little bit different. Everything in there is selling in like the 175 to 210 range. And we're selling this one at 40. I think ARV would be 100.
When you say it's metal, like, is it just like metal siding, like aluminum siding, or like is it a modular home? Or
It's not a modular home. I'll send you the photos, and you'll know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, send me the address and photos, and
And
I know
are you
like,
flipping out there?
kind
Are you wholesaling?
flipping, and I also own rentals in the area.
Okay, awesome. Regardless, man, I'd love to hear your feedback on it. Because I mean, it's just a different property. We do stuff all over the place, and this one's I've never seen a house like it.
Are you local, or are you doing stuff like nationally?
No, we're national.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually used to do the whole nationwide wholesale model back in like 2021, 2022, but now we focus mostly on flipping, wholesaling, and rentals in our local, like, Southwest Virginia area.
Okay. And how's it going out there for you?
It's going good, man. Competition seems to be thinning out a little bit, so it's made it to where we can buy stuff a little bit deeper. We actually buy a lot from wholesalers to flip, and got a full-time project manager on staff, so
Oh, I love it.
pretty much fully bought into doing high-volume fix and flips, and trying to buy a lot of rentals end of the year for tax purposes.
What's your what's the volume like out there, and what's the price point in this little town?
As far as like what we buy it or ARV,
Like average ARV out over there.
I mean, it just varies depending on beds per square foot. It's just say our average is probably like 150, but I sold a flip earlier this year for 120, and I've sold some for over 200,000. Just depends on neighborhood and all the other variables. But how many beds and baths and square feet is what you said?
Give me 30 seconds. Where are we at? So it's 707 Auburn Place.
77 Auburn Place. I'm familiar with that neighborhood, actually. I own some rentals pretty close by there. Let's see. I'm pulling up the Google Street View. It's an interesting looking house, man.
I told you, it's an interesting looking house. The inside honestly isn't too bad. It does need a full rehab, but it's not.
I've driven by it several times.
Really?
Yeah, I always, you can't miss it because it's such an eyesore on the exterior. But is it considered, like, is it classified as just like a regular single family residence, not a modular or manufacturing like that?
It's classified as a regular single family home.
Just some really weird siding. Okay, it looks like you got some type of exterior building in the back.
I would say tear it down. I'm looking at the photos of it. I mean, there's still some like bricks left, but to me it looks like an eyesore.
Your numbers sound reasonable at quick glance. I don't know how much work is it like a full reno on the interior?
I budgeted 35 to 40.
Okay. Is it vacant? Can I go walk it tomorrow morning?
Yeah, bro, let's go walk it in the morning.
What's the lockbox code on it?
No lockbox code on this one, bro. This guy just got out of prison.
So I need to bring my guy, is what you're saying?
He's not there. It's been vacant for 2 years.
I'm just messing with you. I'll bring it for every property anyways. All right, 707 Auburn Place. No, I'm just taking notes here on my phone. No lockbox.
I'll text you over the Google Drive link too.
Perfect. morning, and I'll shoot you an offer on it.
Awesome. Thanks, boss.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Look at that. Our first positive phone call. Oh. Hold up. Where do I stop my screen share? So that was our first positive phone call of this entire night. And it took a little bit of work and effort, but this came from Artemis mode. So I was in it. Let me check here. So I was in Artemis mode. And then I went and I looked. Let me share my screen again, actually. Right, Carlos? I thought that was a W call. Hey, I don't think the numbers are bad. That's honestly all I want to hear. We have some room on it too, which is good. Not that one. Well, we had 2 W calls. One with that realtor. But I mean, the realtor's never like the main decision maker. Oh, I don't know why I'm holding my phone to my face. I'm not on the phone anymore. Silly goose. All right, so right here. I went and I looked at who was looking at these little shit boxes. So it wasn't him. Where was he? It wasn't him. There was this guy right here. So I went into Artemis mode. He didn't even open up our email. And I called it, and then we found him. Because he was interested in other properties, and I want to go to stuff that's like similarly priced. Which I think is dope. And so now, like, the full-time dispo person is just essentially, I believe, cold calling all day, and you're just cold calling buyers. And just being like, hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? What are you looking for? And typically, since it's on the East Coast, it's like 5 o'clock their time. I wouldn't do anything else moving forward. But to me, huge W on Sam sending him over info. I'll send him over the, let me see here. Lakewood. We have so many properties right now. Monroe. We have a property that 2 gay dudes are selling us. I call them the gays. Great dudes. I think they're on meth. But great dudes. But then you know they're on meth when they don't pick up the phone. And like you're talking to them, and then all of a sudden they fall off the face of the earth, and they come back. Then they fall off the face of the earth, and then they come back. All right, here we go. Copy. And so now we can just send them the drive link, the address, and we are golden. This one, I think we should be able to move this one. The numbers aren't bad. Is this him? And the good thing when you work with an investor who like works with wholesalers, they get the process, or if they've wholesaled themselves before, like they just get everything else that's going on. And so they're like, okay, yeah, bro, I get it. What do you need? Let's get this going. Well, this is why I think Investor Lift is so powerful. Because I can get in front of someone super fast. I can see that they're actively buying, which is a big thing. And then we just plow through this. And I don't know if we are more than likely, what I'm going to have to do, I need a bot that could scrape this. But then Rob would get mad, because then we're scraping his database. But so what we'd want now is essentially what I think I'm going to have a data entry person do. Whenever a new market opens up, as soon as like we aren't getting any like immediate feedback like this one, because if we go, we had, 7.59% click-through rate, which isn't bad. We're averaging about 8, but I mean, no email click-through rate, but we don't have any eyeballs on this. So like, okay, it's not moving. What should we do? What we should do is now you have a VA come in, go to all these active investor lift deals, and just go take the name. I don't care about their email really. If they have their name and email, name, phone number. We go in and you go into Simply. Here's the deal he was talking about. This is the seller that was mad. We marked it as dead. But we just go in here into buyers. And what I'd want him to do is add them into an Excel sheet. We'd add them into a buyer. We'd give them a certain tag. And then we'd be good to go. And then we could just cold call that person. Because now all we'd need to do, because what we can do, if I just go select all, actions, I don't want to send a bulk SMS. How would I do this? So what I'd really want to do is I'd want to go up to our list stacking. And I'd want to bulk upload. And then I'd do it that way. And then we just have a cold call list for our buyers with a phone number tagged to that area. And then we just call through all those buyers. So that way you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Carlos, for me, yeah, bro, I don't like calling people past 8 o'clock. At that point, you get people starting to have like tempers and stuff. And because like I want to start it off on the good foot. I don't want to start it off on a bad foot. That's what we forgot to do today, though, was TikTok. But all right, guys, I'm out. I will continue going on these calls. Carlos, thank you for tuning in, bro. If you need help with anything, send me a message. I will get back to you. Send me a message on Instagram @StratDaddy, and we will help you as best as we can. For our one other new viewer who joined, what's going on? Tune in tomorrow.